Hey y'all, it's your girl Raylyn, also known as Rafizzle, and I am back with another video. So today we are actually going to the hair salon. It will be my first curly cut. I'm going to Electric Soul Hair Salon in Flowood, Mississippi, and I'm getting a dry curly cut, so that's why you see my hair. It is in its natural state, no product, completely air dried, and the shape actually isn't bad when it's in its natural state. Once my hair is styled with product, the shape is a little different. I want more of a rounded shape and I want more volume in the top and in the back area, so I'm not constantly trying to pick this part to get the volume that I want. And then I also want to even out the choppiness on the right side. Since I've been natural, I've only gotten a professional trim maybe 3 or 4 times, and usually that would happen when I was getting a silk press. Other than that, in its curly state, I do my own trims, I do my own shaping, I do my own cuts. And even though the shape isn't bad, I have reached that point where it's time for a professional to lay their hands on these tresses. Now, I do want to talk a little bit more about why I chose to get a curly cut and the salon and things like that, but I'm going to say that towards the end of the video because I am kind of running short on time. My appointment is at 7 and it's like 6:30 now. I gotta walk Sasuke, get in the car, and make it that way. I will catch y'all at the salon, and then once the cut is done, we'll sit down and we'll chat about the cut and how I feel about it. This is my hair before the curly cut, no product. For this cut, I sat in the chair of the lovely Gellisa Fevrier. After introductions, we had our consultation where I explained the shape I was going for. I wanted a round shape with more volume in the back, but I also wanted to keep my bangs, so I showed her this picture for inspiration, and then we got right into it. While I was in the chair, Gellisa asked me how I usually wear my hair and what my typical wash and styling process looked like. I explained how I normally wear wash and goes, and I'm starting to branch out towards other styles. I also confessed to cutting and shaping my own hair, to which she replied, "I can tell." So yes, it was definitely looking choppy in the back. She started off by sectioning my hair and lightly detangling with the unbrush. She did not comb it out completely because she said she wanted to account for shrinkage as she's trimming my hair. She walked me through the entire process, and she informed me that to achieve the round look, she cut my hair at an angle, so you'll see her cutting it in a diagonal as opposed to cutting it straight. She was also working on some content of her own while I was in the chair, so go ahead and check out her socials and show her some love. I'm typically a silent client when I'm in the chair. I'll only talk to you if you talk to me, but Gellisa was very bubbly and charismatic, so before I knew it, we ended up talking the entire 45 minutes I was in the chair. The combo was too good. And something that I've missed about the salon experience is having engaging conversations with the people in the salon. It allows you to develop personal connections with your stylist, and it can really enhance your experience. In these clips, she's shaping my hair with curved shears, which is definitely something I don't have at home, so was definitely missing that from my at-home curly cuts. But she used these shears to clean up the shape that I had and to also trim my curly bangs. This is what my hair looked like after she finished cleaning up the shape. She was also kind enough to get some footage from the back, and overall it was a 5-star experience. Okay, so this is what we got. I love it so much. It is now Thursday, February 27th, and it's been a little over a week since I got my curly cut, which you saw in the last few clips. I did go to Electric Soul Hair Salon in Flowood, Mississippi, and my cut was done by Miss Gellisa Fevrier. I asked for a round cut, which I got. My expectations for that cut were not what my results were. Let me just put it like that. It took some time for me to come to terms with what my hair looks like, how much length was lost, and what I'm gonna do moving forward. And I'm not gonna lie, that was a very emotionally turbulent experience. I had a few breakdowns because I walked in, my hair was long, came out, I mean, you see it. It's not short, but it ain't nowhere near as big as it was. And that was a big adjustment. It was a drastic adjustment that I did not mentally or emotionally prepare myself for. I know I was gonna lose some length because I wanted a round cut, but I figured that most of the length would be taken from the top and the middle because that's where the majority of my length comes from anyway, versus the bottom. However, I lost most of my length on the bottom, and when I washed my hair the first night, I was not happy. Like, I did not know how to feel about my hair, but I was like, just wait. Let me do my signature wash and go on, my signature product, and we'll see how it turns out. That didn't even save me. I didn't even like how that looked after 2-3 days. So then I was like, let me try something else because I'm done with wash and goes right now anyway. Try the braid and curl. The braid and curl was cute. I feel like I should have used a different product because unfortunately with the rain and the humidity in Louisiana, it did not last. And I was like, this is so drastic compared to what my last braid and curl looked like. And my last perm, I said, like, I had so much more hair, and now it's just like, So then I was like, okay, let me try another style. Let me try mini twists because I love how my hair looks when I take my mini twist out. The twist out is always bomb. It looks better and more defined than a wash and go. And I was like, okay, the results of this mini twist will determine if I really like this haircut or not. Because at that point, I was thinking about cutting all my hair off because the change was just so drastic. It's not a bad cut at all, but I think that I didn't fully educate myself on what my hair would look like with the round cut that I got. I've never cut my hair dry. It's always had some type of product in it or it's been a little bit damp. So I feel like that affected how my shape would come out, but it also affected how much hair would be cut off. Since my hair was dry, it was in a shrunken state, I ended up losing a lot more hair than I anticipated. And I'll try to insert a picture so you can see how much hair was on the floor, but looks can be deceiving because it doesn't look like it's a whole lot of hair in that picture, but it was a whole lot of hair that got cut off. If I can find one, I'll put a comparison pic of my hair in my last twist out and my hair now on day one. Big difference, but I'm not mad at it. My mom told me to talk to God and ask him what the lesson is in this experience. And I did that, and I've just been reflecting on that for the last few days. The twist out came out bomb, as you can see. I actually did not record the process of doing this twist out, but if you would like to see how I'm styling my new curly cut, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment down below and I can make that happen. This is what my hair looks like on day one, and it actually looks really good with the shape. It's a cute little round fro, and when my hair has no product, it is the perfect round shape. Like, Jackson 5 ain't got nothing on me. Perfect round shape. You feel me? And it would be easier to adjust to it if I wore my hair without product, but I don't. Unfortunately, I can't, because my hair is going to be tangled up and I'm gonna lose so much hair from breakage and detangling. It won't make no sense. That's why I typically wear wash and goes. But at this point in my life, I've grown tired of wearing wash and goes, even before this cut. And now that I have this cut, that's a drastic change and something to adjust to, and my signature style doesn't quite hit how I want it to with this exact cut, now I'm put in a position where I have to change my perspective, I have to change my routine, I have to change my approach so that I can get an outcome that I'm more satisfied with. So at first I was upset about it. After talking to God like my mom suggested and just asking for the lesson in this, I came to the realization that I'm in a transformational point of my life anyway. I'm weeks away from being 26. I wanted some type of change in my physical appearance before 26. I did not want it to be this drastic. I did not envision it being this drastic, but as uncomfortable as this experience has been, just coping with and coming to terms with what I have right now, it was very necessary. I'm in a totally different place than I was a year ago or 2 years ago or the last time my hair was this length. Like, totally different person, totally different place. And I told my best friend I was uncomfortable with the haircut and adjusting to it, and I didn't like it, and I feel like it really was just me not quite ready to let go of the past version of me or who I was, what I looked like walking into that salon. It was hard to come to terms with the person that I am and that I became once I got home from the salon. That was a big adjustment, and it may seem like, you know, it's a bit surface level, a bit vain because it's just hair, and you know, why would we be so attached to something that can be here today and gone tomorrow? But for me, it was a lot deeper than just me not liking my hair. In any situation in life, you know, when you are on the brink of change, a breakthrough, on the other side of a blessing, you have to let some things go, and you have to come to terms with who you were, and you got to make way for who you want to be and who you're going to be. And I feel like this experience really put that into perspective for me. Like I said, I had to change my perspective, I had to change my routine, my behaviors, and change my approach. Not only with my hair, but with just how I view myself and where I'm at in life and where I want to be. Yes, it was uncomfortable making the adjustments and, you know, really coming to terms with it. But as time goes on, I'm really going to be able to see like the beauty in the process and the beauty in the growth that'll follow with this drastic change. So I say all that to say that I've never experienced that range of emotions that I experienced during the first week of this haircut. Though it was challenging, I feel like it has helped me to grow and evolve and to get out of my comfort zone. I feel like I've been in my comfort zone for a minute now, and in order to elevate, you know, you gotta separate and you gotta make them changes, and that's just kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm headed to the next level, and I've come to terms with my circumstances. I don't hate my hair. If you would have asked me like 3-4 days ago, I probably would tell you that I damn near don't like it. But today, February 27th, a week later, I do like my hair. And I know as time goes on and it grows and I, you know, make this pivot into making the style work for me and finding ways to enhance this style and this cut, I'm going to grow to love it. And looking back on it 3 months from now, 6 months from now, I'm not gonna regret the decision. It's so easy to regret it right away, but I feel like that's just unfortunately a part of the process. My experience in the salon, it was great. It was wonderful, and I appreciate Miss Gellisa and all of the work that she did. It really was just a me thing. And that's kind of how it is with most things. Like anytime I'm unhappy or dissatisfied about something, I try to get to the root of it within myself before I put the blame on other people. Because a lot of times it could just be me and how I'm looking at it, and I could just be going about it the wrong way, you know? If you've made it this far in the video, you already know. I just want to take the time out to thank you for your time and attention, because you could be anywhere else doing anything else, but instead you're right here with me witnessing this curly cut and the start of something new, not only for myself and not only for my hair, but also for this channel. Springtime will soon be among us, and you know, that's when things really start to change. If you're also in the Jackson metro area and you are looking for a salon for all of your natural hair care needs, I highly recommend Electric Soul Hair Salon in Flowood, Mississippi. I will drop their booking link in the description box below if you are interested in that. And with all of that being said, I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video.